Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hippity hoppity Easter's on its way.
It just passed.
That's what I like.
Damn, show did just pass.
Just passed.
We don't remember shit right now because today we are advocates for 420, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I already started.
I'm already on one.
Started.
It's 420, gentlemen.
My facility gets federal money. I can't condone the
police can
use
smoke weed
of marijuana.
I'm an advocate. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to smoke to be an advocate.
Yeah, I don't smoke, but we know people that smoke. They can smoke. Let them smoke.
Right.
I'm going to get my 8 Mile lemonade on.
Hey! So we are brought to you by 8 Mile Vodka. Shout out to Mikey Shoemaker, George Berkeles, Mike and Anthony Tomey, and everybody out there for 8 Mile Vodka. I'm hiding a motherfucker.
I'm like, what's going on? What the fuck?
We gonna make
This how we gonna
Sounds
start?
good.
This how we gonna start?
No, we're already starting.
Oh yeah,
Like, we're already in
We're
it.
good. Let's go.
Sorry. Sorry if you guys didn't. You guys weren't ready.
Let's hit the sponsor. We're gonna hit the sponsors. Get them on
he
the way.
wasn't ready. I already did my sponsor, 8 Mile Vodka. What up? You see it behind me? Is that fucking refreshing?
This guy he has been on it.
Good. You feeling good?
Bruh, he called me at noon. Actually, it wasn't noon. It was probably like 4 o'clock. But battle rapping me. I'm like, what are you doing?
As soon as I walked through the door.
Yeah.
I said, hey, yo. DJ Big Mike in the problem again.
Here we go.
It's starting to feel like we potting again. We've been gone for 2 weeks. Hiatus, 2 nights, Rondo.
I told you.
I'm telling you, man.
I told you.
What it do?
What's
Hold
up,
on,
ladies
man.
and gentlemen,
Let me get my sponsor out before, because y'all can see your ass is going to be acting up. What's going on? It's your man, DJ Big Mike. I am proud to say our sponsor, once again, is JC Quality Construction. He does everything from the 2x4 to the key to the front door. Hit him up at 734-652-9715. Tell him Beyond the Tracks podcast sent you, and he will give you 15% off all materials. Once again, that's 734-652-9715. And then I got a special shout out.
Special
shout out. And I think it's going to be definitely a future sponsor. They're friends of the podcast. Phillips Residential Roofing. You can hit him up at 734-735-3296. He just did my roof. Man, guys, super professional. Knocked stuff out. Found some issues, fixed them right away, no problem. Kept it moving. Did it all in one day. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Shout out to Phillips.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it wasn't even a full day because they didn't get there till, I think, noon, but they were done by like 6. And that even included taking down part of my chimney and fixing that.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah, so they did the damn thing. Shout out.
Shout out to Phillips. Shout out to JC's Quality Construction. I said JC's Quality Construction. 2x4. Key to the front door. Blah, blah. Come in. Full 4. You know how the battle rappers be, bro.
That's exactly how
They set you up.
That's exactly how they be.
And then
bro.
they bow, hit you in the face. You be like, what the fuck just happened? I'll be watching YouTube hyped in a motherfucker at work.
Man, listen, I don't understand why this shit is so funny. This dude has been on this since I walked in the door.
Bro.
What's wrong with you? You all right? Is 420 got you like that?
Hey, shout out to Calico, Landslide Calico, Detroit's very own. Shout out to Jay Nutty. Shout out the whole Rock Bottom BMF squad. What's up, y'all? Yeah, that's my man. It's Calico and them, man. They be talking about it's starting to feel like summer madness again. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been on it, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Cal underrated too. He actually
Very
underrated.
Yeah.
Cause he what they call him, top tier.
He's top 10 for sure.
How many studio albums you got?
He has 2 recent ones. So he has Shoebox Money, which was his latest.
Which is a classic.
And he also had, to me,
is a classic,
by far.
Calico.
No, it is classic, and that's actually playing in my car. I bump it. But his first album, it wasn't his first album. His first album, you know what I mean, off the Landslide shits, is a fucking banger. The entrance.
I'm sleep on it.
You didn't, bro. He's got some shit with Rain. You know Rain, the battle rapper. That was one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, he's got some joints. I just didn't know how many. I knew he had an album, but I didn't know how many he had.
I like him as a
He
battle
transitioned well from battle rap to studio.
No, he can write right.
Yeah, he nice.
Yeah, he has some really cool shit, man. Are we pod, man? Are we in this today? Are we in this? Are we we got sponsorship down? We got RO. The infamous RO is
Should we
back from
introduce
his hiatus.
ourselves for the people that don't
Right.
that don't know us?
Yeah, introduce yourself.
What's going on? It's your man DJ Big Mike.
Man, RO.
I'm the man that's trying to be like the man RO TJ, the mayor.
There you go.
And this is Beyond the Tracks podcast, your podcast favorite podcast. Gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
We now back in this motherfucker podding. Let's
Yeah.
go. Now I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude.
Rome.
It's 420, man, in
Good to
case
have
y'all
you
didn't
back.
know.
Huh?
Good to have you
Oh,
back.
good to be back. Man.
He has been in a 2-week hiatus. He was on vacation, and then he informed us that he had another vacation after his vacation. I said,
Okay.
"Who was paying you, bro?
No,
because
stop
That's rich
you
people.
had a
That's
Stop
rich
it.
people
no,
problem.
you had a vacation.
Stop
Right.
it.
You had 2 vacations, and I just been in this motherfucker. Like, when is my boss gonna get me a vacation around this motherfucker?
Well, I was in the house. We potted last week.
Yep.
Yeah, you was in the house last week, so you only took 1 week. You took 2 weeks.
Then I potted. Then I took a sabbatical.
Yeah.
so-
Big Mike was down for a minute.
But now I'm back, ready to go.
It is, we had mentioned earlier, it is Wednesday, 420. This is going to come out on Friday, but we are recording on 420, which is a national holiday, unofficial holiday to the people that don't know.
See,
Hey.
It's going
Smoke
up.
every day.
It is
Or
420.
gummies. You know, gummies is cool.
Or
Bro,
vape it.
Bro, I went to the dispensary, my guy. Dude tried to sell me some cannabis-infused honey. He was like, you put it in your tea. I was like, oh, they didn't change the game.
The fuck?
They didn't change it. Yes. He was like, bro, I got honey. You mix it in your tea. I said, bro.
I had some
They didn't change
infused,
the game.
when I was on Venice Beach, I had some infused tequila. They do it all out in L.A.
Yeah, I bet.
Cannabis infused tequila.
It was, yes.
The fuck?
It's not even, I don't know if it is now, but at that time, it wasn't even like, it's not like FDA approved or whatever that shit is. It was
Well, they got
some real
stuff that's cool.
hood shit, but hey, it was on Venice Beach, so I trusted it. Because when you're on Venice Beach, you just trust everything.
Okay.
Who
Hey,
cares?
that sounds dangerous as fuck.
Yeah. I want to shout out, before we go any further, I want to shout out my boy Freddie Freeze over there at the Glass Jar. We fuck with the Glass Jar, and we fuck with DJ Freddie Freeze. He's holding it down over there next to Giuseppe's Pizza. Shout out to them. They are locally owned and operated. The Glass Jar. They have a 420 extravaganza going on. Also, on the other side of town, off La Pleasance, our man's, DJ A Dub, who might pop in tonight, but we're going to have him on the podcast soon. But he's over there holding it down at Herb, spinning on the 1s and 2s.
Yeah, man.
You got to say it like Dub though. I need you to say it.
Hey,
Like,
Dub in the big show.
In the big show.
Okay.
Dang, that's a good interpretation. You sound
No, I
just
did it
like
for a
him.
long. I sat in the studio, man, at Tower 98
Yes.
for a few years, listening to this dude do his I know.
Yeah.
Hey, Dub in the big show. Because we was part of a team, and we would leave from the studio on Thursday nights. He would do a Thursday night mix, and we would leave straight from the studio. And I was the promoter, Dub was the DJ, Dub was the host, the MC, and Smitty was the DJ. Kevin Lovell was the light guy, and we had a fucking spot down in Toledo called Metropolis, and that was our Thursday night. We would start at the studio, and right here on La Pleasance Road, that's when it was on La Pleasance, and make our way to a lot of people that came through there, man. Black Coffee, shout out to Black Coffee. He's got something coming up April 29th, next Friday. On Evergreen, a nice comedy night. But Black Coffee, when we did the All in Alliance, the second one, comedy show, that's where Black Coffee came and did his promos at and stuff. So, yeah, so shout out to them gentlemen, man. They're holding it down for some of our dispensaries in Monroe today.
It's about 8 of them, 9 of them.
Is it now?
Man, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. It's literally a dispensary everywhere.
Yeah, we got, what is it? Something Roots.
Quality Roots.
Quality Roots.
Quality Roots.
Yeah.
We got
Crave.
Crave. I was gonna say we got Mint.
Shout out to all of them.
We got Mint, which actually, I rocked with
Herb.
Mint when I lived in Arizona. Mint was one of my favorite places. They had the best deals on
Loon.
Fridays.
Where's Mint?
Mint is on Telegraph by the old tattoo shop across from, shout out to Larson's, Donnie Bazinski and Larson's Bar. Yeah, right across the street from them. I believe it's 7th
Yeah, I
and
forgot
Telegraph.
I always forget that's Township over there.
That's
They
Township.
changed the game.
That's barely township too.
Well, that's hell. That's like Quality Roots and Crave is right on the edge.
Right on the edge. Right on the edge. When I lived on Smith Street, our house is the last city house. I know this because we had a fire one night and the police came and said, if you literally live one house down, you can have this fire. But since you live in this house, you can't have an open fire like that.
That's
you have to put a top on
mom's
it.
house, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that would be the line. So if you follow that line, if you're thinking, if you know Monroe and you know what I'm talking about, which you probably don't, but 821 Smith Street, that's the last house. If you follow that line, east to west, that would be right where that what's next to McDonald's. It used to be a car lot, but yeah, where that spot's at, and then you got AutoZone, O'Reilly's, all that. That's about that line right there. So
Really?
yeah, yep, yeah, man. It's 420.
It is 420. Shout out to all my smokers, all my
sick.
cannabis consumers.
The weed men sick. Weed men right now sick.
Yeah, they are.
Sick.
They selling eights for
They
a
sick.
nick.
They sick.
No, they're selling eights for $500 instead of going to the weed man to get them for 50.
Bro.
You said what?
We buying weed from the government.
I don't know. I heard it on a documentary. I don't know.
People
nothing
buying
about
weed
it.
from
Like,
the
hold on,
government.
bro. That math don't add up. But
I don't know.
Listen to what I'm saying. People buying weed from the government, bro.
yeah. Shout out Joe Biden.
You heard me?
Thank you.
You heard me?
It has nothing to do with Joe Biden.
People buying weed from the government.
Thank you, Jimmy Carter.
Think about that for a minute. Think about that for a minute.
Yeah.
Government that came in and put.
Well, you do. I mean,
Put
we
the
always
weed
knew
man
that
in
was
the
coming.
business.
That's what the hell we was waiting on.
Yeah,
Because
it's
if you
just
a smoker, think about this. If you a smoker, right, and I'm a weed man, you call me up, I got weed, right?
Right.
I give you what you want, you know, what side. You go to the dispensary, they got weed. They got weed that look like this, that smell like that, that touch, you know, that taste like this, and they
that
give
does
you the
this
numbers.
for this part
They
of your body.
Right.
That part of your body. You know
can't
what?
compete with that.
You know what? We sat there and we watched the brilliant Dave Chappelle's and Neil Brennan. We watched a brilliant movie that they put out, right? That was supposed to be a joke, funny. You know what I mean? Half baked.
Yeah.
Half baked.
And the delivery service and all that, and we laughed and we thought, man, yeah, wouldn't that be the day where you can get some shit delivered?
It's the day. It's the day.
Mm,
And
we're
you bring
here.
it to me,
2022.
and you're bringing it to, and I can pick what. Man, stop. That's what I say.
And they're
And
from
the
what
government get a cut.
from what I understand, they're like weed educators too. They
Man.
break shit down. for
Connoisseurs,
you.
man.
Yeah,
All
I'm
that.
like, damn.
You know,
Like weed doctors.
yeah, no, in essence, yes. They're like they're a facilitator. When you walk into one of them places, they facilitate your need.
But this what I'm at.
It's not just you got Reggie, you got Hydro, you want that Cali. Them days are done. It's what's the problem? What do you want to focus on? But what I was about to say is that yes, the government is selling you marijuana now because
day long.
finally the government has figured out how to tax it.
Absolutely.
Just like alcohol
Absolutely.
back in the 20s,
Absolutely.
prohibition, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
It wasn't about they don't give a fuck if it's
for you,
bad
bad
or
for you,
good
none
for
of
you
that.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they prove that there's a lot of benefits to it, which they won't admit. But they don't care about that. They care about how can we tax it
How
and
can
get
I
paid?
get my cut?
Oh, because I'm telling you, this
Period.
is my theory. There's so much money that comes in per year, right, off of tickets for when marijuana was illegal, right?
Right.
Does anything really happen? No, it's a misdemeanor, right? Unless it's intent to deliver. But they make so much money, right, per state off that. They couldn't make it legal until they can recoup that money that they're going to lose from being able to write them tickets. So now that they know how to recoup the money,
Yeah.
it's a win-win.
I got a question for y'all. I heard something. I don't know how true it is, but y'all might know. I was told that dispensaries cannot put their money in a bank
In a
because
federal bank.
banks are federal.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yep.
So
There's actually a bank there's banks,
Certain
plural,
banks they can't go to.
that actually, they are set up specifically for stuff like this. They only take
Right.
dispensary money.
okay. Yeah, I heard that. I was like, that don't make no damn sense. Like, where the fuck they gonna put their money at? But maybe that's why
Well,
some
I
of these
don't-
places are getting robbed and shit because motherfuckers think there's $1 billion sitting in there that.
I've never heard about a weed shop getting robbed, except for
That's it?
exhibits.
Oh, well, at least around
Exhibits
here.
did, but that was an
No.
inside job.
I heard there was one that got robbed.
But that was a facility. That wasn't a That wasn't a dispensary.
I heard
it was
one
a
of
facility.
the dispensaries got robbed here. I don't know how true it was. It was Facebook or something. I don't know. It might not be true.
I think it got defaced or something.
I did see that.
Read about
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
They busted the sign up or
Yeah, they
something.
busted the sign up or something. Yeah, defaced it.
Bro, somebody fucking took a building away through that window right there.
Yeah.
You know that's why that.
I seen that. I saw that when I walked in. I meant to ask you about that.
Yeah,
Like, what's
that's
that
why we got
about?
that sign on our thing saying they're still at large or whatever. They
So
tried to
somebody
blow.
threw the brick?
They was mad at Hassett, man. They threw a
Molotov
bomb,
cocktail?
Mazatov cocktail through that motherfucker.
Old school. They went old
Yeah, they went
school,
Russian and
baby.
shit. I said, oh shit.
Yeah, that was.
And they threw it through where? Where
Right
next-
through the front window where it's boarded up.
Yeah, right there.
I didn't
out
yeah,
that
check
window.
it out. Okay, I
Yep.
didn't pay no attention. But I saw the thing for reward, and I'm thinking, what's that about?
Yeah,
Who
I mean,
did
it was on. They had the camera going.
What's the
but you couldn't
reward?
see.
That's probably because the mob probably own all this stuff. There's
What-
probably some stuff
right.
that's deeper
What's
than
the
us.
What's the reward? Do you know?
25,000. It
I
was
don't
like
know.
25 racks.
I ain't seen nobody.
25 racks.
I don't know. I don't see. I ain't seen nobody.
It was like 25,000.
Hold on, shit.
Listen, when
yeah,
I seen that, I said, I'm going to ask T. When
I seen Lerone
what's
Langston. I seen him running away. Look, I got your bail money, bro, and I'm gonna give you a couple dollars.
My man.
I got your bail money. I give you
It wasn't me.
5 on the bail money. I give you 10.
They caught you
on
on
your
the camera?
on your
Yeah,
attorney,
me.
bro. 10 on the attorney.
Right.
You gonna get out of that shit. Then I keep the rest.
Okay.
I keep 10.
I'm with it.
Let's go.
What's that? And I'm suing
Damn.
everybody.
We gotta erase this now.
And that's what. Wait a minute. Wait. We are directly. You know where we at right now? We in downtown Michigan, Monroe. Okay. We are literally
Right.
across the street from a bank.
Yes,
There's cameras everywhere.
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 they got them on camera.
Right.
It-
They
it's
gotta
Yeah,
be
but
on-
he was
There's
covered up with a
businesses-
hoodie and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I said there's businesses.
No, I
all
seen
along
the
this road.
footage.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it was all over
That's why I was
Facebook.
gonna
Monroe.
ask you.
Oh, shout out to Monroe County reporters once again who came out to the
dudes.
Friday Funnies, man. Ryan Mink, Shane Neckel,
Yeah,
but they be
shout
on
out. They was there.
everything.
I'm like,
Everything.
everything.
I'm like, man. Sometimes I be looking at shit on
Everything.
Facebook and I'm like, how are these dudes reporting on 7 things
'Cause they
that
got a
just
plug.
happened 5 minutes ago?
They got a plug.
And it's only 2 of them,
Yeah, they got a plug.
but they got
Why no?
pictures.
They got a plug. And the
Why no,
community
huh?
work with them.
know
And the
who's
community
behind
work
it?
with them.
Who's behind it?
I won't say it on camera.
They got a plug and the community work with them.
Yes,
And
they're
ain't nothing
loved.
wrong with that.
And you know what?
Ain't nothing wrong
Hey,
with
guess
that.
what?
They're civilians.
Hey,
that's,
guess what?
That's what civilians supposed to do.
Guess what? It's a new day.
It's a new day. Yep.
So just like everything else is changing, and the information age
Yep.
is changing. Guess what?
They
The Monroe
should be.
Evening News better step their game up.
If they not, they should be getting some money.
They do.
Okay, so if they're
Yep.
not, they should.
Yep, they started monetizing not too long ago. Actually, Glassjar, who we was talking about earlier, they sponsor one of the things. I know Tiffany's Pizza. Shout out to the Sacos. Tiffany's Pizza sponsors one of their updates. I think
Good.
maybe the traffic report. So yeah, no, they have sponsorship.
And if we wrong,
Weather.
let us know. Let us know, and we'll shout out because we rock with them.
Ryan will let me know, man.
Yeah.
Ryan will let me know. Me and Ryan go back to coach pitch baseball.
About a week ago, I heard something over the house. Right? I don't know what it was. I remember
the
that.
jet.
The
Listen,
jet.
the first thing
They
came
said
to
it
my
was a jet.
mind was
Russians?
Let me go look at Ryan Meeks. Because they gonna know.
They gonna know what
They
the
gonna
fuck
know
going on.
exactly what's
That's
going.
true.
That was the first thing that went through my mind. Cause I don't watch the news no more. It ain't like we got a local news station I can turn on and be like, what was that? I said, I bet you these dudes know.
Yeah, they know.
I bet you they know something.
Gotta know something.
They probably put out the damn jet number. It's a jet 6943
Right.
that overpassed by Southeast Michigan going.
But that was weird when that
It had 7 passengers.
When I heard
It
that,
flew over at
Right.
approximately going this many knots.
did that sound like a plane to y'all?
Actually,
When
I
y'all
didn't hear it. I heard it
was
all
a
over
fighter
Facebook.
Jet. I heard it was a fighter jet. That's what I heard.
But did you actually hear it?
Dana heard it. I was in the
I heard it.
kitchen. I think
Whipping to work.
for sure. I was
I bet he.
I was.
He really was
cooking
He said
some
the
body
truth.
butter.
Yep. I know what he's talking about.
I was whipping that white for real. And Dana like got up and yanked open the door, and I just happened to see it. So when I said, "What are you doing?" She's like, "You didn't hear that?" And I was like, "Hear what?" And she was like, "You didn't hear that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I heard it. Whatever." I went back in the kitchen.
You
like,
can't- Michael, it's hard. I called him Mike. I had to call him by his government.
Government name.
It's hard to hear that shit when all you're listening to is "I'm in love with the cocoa." I got it for the low. Oh, he don't got cocoa butter too? Don't get me started on his products.
listen,
do you want to shout out your products for a second? Well, you never shout out your butter, man.
Bro.
I don't. I got so much going on right now. Let me shout it out. Simply Natural. Check it out. It's all natural.
Get that beard
I
oil.
got beard oil. I got
And
beard balm.
and then give some of that back to Mike so he can put it on his beard
For
today.
sure. I need it. Yeah. You ain't lying. I didn't put any on. I got beard
I'm
balm.
in love with the
I got hair pomade. I got face wash. I got charcoal mask. I mean, what you want? Matter of fact, Sneed, if you listen to this, swing through. I got you. I got your order done.
Bro, real talk. Today, bro, this dude showed me some face wash 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I said, Mike, your products last too long, bro. They last too long.
Yeah, you have
2
a problem.
years ago. I'm still using this face. I used it today. Literally. It's that foaming citrus
foaming face
mask.
wash.
Yeah.
This could be a
I
commercial
mean, not
right
mask.
here.
Bro. what
We're
in the
complaining
world?
about his shit lasts too long.
It lasts
right.
too long.
And this is the thing.
You have a Chevy right now that
And it's a great product.
you have a Chevy right now that can take you a transmission and motor that can take you 500,000 miles.
Yeah, my product's good.
Okay, but what you need to do is calm it back down so it only drives
Put it
200,000
in
miles so
smaller
you can
bottles.
get some money off of it.
You know
Put it in
what?
smaller
Like,
bottles.
that's what the car company does.
This is the thing. I do have some smaller bottles coming of the face wash because I know it lasts a lot, and I did have to. I was actually calculating some things out, and I had to increase my price a little bit. So
I hit a lick. I'm telling you, I've been using this stuff for about 2 years, bro.
yeah,
And because it foams, you don't
Yes,
use it.
you don't use as much.
Don't use as much.
yeah. I,
But
don't, I think I gave you 2 for $15 or something
Yeah,
like that,
something
and now
crazy.
now they're $15 a piece.
Right, so that used to be my thing. 215. Come on, man. I got a verse about
Am
it.
I exaggerating when I
Come
say
on,
2
man.
years?
No.
Call me for the trees. I got them
I'm
2
not
for 15.
exaggerating.
White balls from 110 and 10 for the X. Oh, sorry, that was the best. Anyway,
Bring it.
No, if you guys go back and check out our Christmas special that we did a 3-part Christmas special. He actually has some where it's featured on there. Remember you brought the kit. Downtown Dev was on,
right.
Yep.
and
Yeah,
I think Downtown Dev actually bought one that day in the studio.
He did not.
He didn't buy one.
No, and he didn't.
slipping down
He didn't.
there.
He didn't act on it fast
shit.
enough. They sold out literally.
Sorry, Downtown
Like
Dev.
literally. I had I think I made 8, and I gave
You
one.
got 8s?
I had 8s,
They made him an 8.
and I gave one to Bankroll. He's got one in his shop,
Bank, bro. Holy
and
yo.
I sold the other 7 literally in a day. Because I was trying to save one for Mikey because he said that he wanted to check one out. Then he never really hit me back, and I'm like,
You are just calling people out right now.
I'm calling people out, man. It is what it is. I mean, I got you, Mikey. I whip that work.
I'm in love with the cocoa. Hey, man. So we just had Easter.
Yes, sir.
And my boy R.O. hits me up and says, because it's a weird, it was a weird Easter because not a lot of people was moving around and doing things. I know our family kind of had a little bit of hiatus with the COVID thing, and then with just people working. It's just not
Life.
like it used to be. It's just
different.
life, And me and R.O. was talking about it, and R.O. brought up a great point.
What was that?
How fly was it on Easter for you to put on your motherfucking Easter
fit.
suit?
Easter suit.
Yeah.
Go to church, kill them, and then
That's the only reason why most people went to church, to show it off.
bro, I went to
Fresh.
church. There was a point of time where I remember, for 3 years in a row, the only time I had been in a church is on Easter
On
Sunday.
Easter, hey, listen, don't feel like the Lone Ranger, my guy.
Yeah,
I'm not the only one
You're
then.
not the only one. Don't feel like the Lone Ranger.
but yeah.
You're not the only one.
When's the last time you actually got an Easter fit?
Right.
It's
When
been
I
a
was
while
kid.
for me.
Right.
But I want to shout out Lamar Hall.
He has an Easter fit every fucking
Listen,
day, bro.
bro,
What are you talking
His
about
name
here?
sound like an Easter fit.
But
You know
listen,
Lamar. No, Lamar.
I don't know Lamar.
The bass player.
player.
Our homie. He was at Jokes and Jams playing
no, I
the
just
bass.
met him. I just met him.
Oh, you didn't know
Yeah,
him before?
No, I didn't know him before. I just
Oh.
met him.
Bro.
Yeah, he fresh.
Yes,
He be fresh.
He does have an Easter fit. He does have an Easter fit, especially every
day.
Sunday. But his Easter fits, they be something special.
I don't know where he shops at, bro.
I'd be like, bro, like, where the hell did you get that color? And you got some shoes that, like, the color is crazy.
Right.
You
Yeah.
never see it anywhere. And you got shoes and
match.
socks to match.
Yeah.
Like, where the did you get that from?
On Easter, yeah.
And it's like,
I remember that.
No.
what used to be the big
No.
Pops used to take us there all the time.
Was it in
It was
Monroe?
it was in Toledo. That's where I got my red suit from.
New York collection.
New York collection. That's it right there.
Oh, you got the red with the pinstripe. You got your Suge Knights.
Yeah.
You got your Suge Knight from there.
And I also had
from the party.
a pink.
Wrong.
I also had a pink.
You remember the party?
Yeah, I do.
The party in Canada.
Canada,
The first
yeah.
Never Say Never party with the dude that Suge Knight people on stage and getting aggressive. That was Big Mike with a red suit with black pinstripes. And we didn't know at the time he was a Pyru. We didn't know that.
I'm not a Pyru. Don't put me out there
Red
like
suits
that.
wasn't even cool. That was trend breaking. That was groundbreaking.
It was like a suit.
Everybody, everybody.
It was longer. It was the long cut jacket.
And it was red. And
Yes.
dudes wasn't wearing no red suit.
I remember Ham had like brown. A couple people had blue.
Yeah.
A lot of grays. And I seen that red suit, and I was like, I need that one, right there. And my man, I think he might have been like Arabic, maybe.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, my friend. Look at the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh no, I don't need shoes, man. He was like, no. Look at the shoes. And he showed me the black Gators, but in the inside, the Gator pattern was red. I was like, I ain't run them.
I gotta have them.
Now and later Gators.
I gotta have them.
Facts.
Man.
Anybody listening, if you're in Lithuania, okay, let me tell you something about where we're from. We are from Southeast Michigan and Northwest Ohio.
Yes.
It is the land of the now and later Gators. We go to Henry the Hatter and get the motherfucking dob. You know what I mean? Don't get it motherfucking twisted. Yeah, I like that. I like that little soundtrack back there.
You know what it is?
Yeah. Hell yeah, man.
I'll tell you, I was going to ask Rome, like, who in his family was always the sharpest. And I got to put my Uncle Don.
Uncle Don, man.
Uncle Don be fresh.
Bro, summertime, he got on
The suit?
with
the shorts.
With
The
shorts.
short suits.
Yes.
Yes.
But it was
I
the
seen that.
short top.
Yeah, it's like the crop.
Too.
Yeah.
Almost
I seen that.
I have a picture.
Fresh.
Okay, so
With the
Funky
thick and
Bones.
thins?
Listen, Funk was cooking at the Orchard. It was for one of our family members' party. I want to say it was a kid's party.
still got the picture?
Maybe DJ. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm sure I have it.
Show the picture.
Okay, y'all remember the FUBU jerseys? Mm-hmm. I had a FUBU jersey on, right? Mm-hmm. I had the jean shorts. Jean shorts was dope at that time.
Yes. He had the
Do rag.
Are you talking about he had the was it the
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh,
I'm saying I thought I was killing it because that was the style at the time. Funky Bones was shout out to Funky Bones. This is before Funky Bones was created. This is just Chris Briggs was out there flipping and whipping
his
and whipping
thing.
to work on the grill, right?
he the only one in the hood that had a grill.
Yes, that big one
That worked.
And I'm picturing the picture I'm looking at in my head. Isaiah, our nephew, was only like 4 or 5, right? And in the background is Uncle Don and Aunt Barb. This is just a regular Saturday in the park.
Right.
Suited and booted with the socks that come up that match the shits.
Yep.
Right?
The thick and thins.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said it right.
The thick and thin.
Yep.
Thick and thin.
With the vest, but it wasn't a vest because it wasn't like a cut vest like in. It was like a suit vest
Like my black one.
Yes. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
with the shorts.
Right. With the
Yes.
shorts. Fresh to death.
Fresh to death. I actually have
And some
hand-me-downs. I have some hand-me-downs ostrich skin shoes.
Bro, I got
I
a
got
pair
those.
too. I got a great pair.
When he passed away, he gave my dad a bunch of his clothes, right? Well, the family gave my dad a bunch of the clothes, and he had them in his basement for a while. And my dad used to wear them to coach in, bro. My dad used to wear like, no, you think I'm bullshitting, bro?
With
My
some
dad
jeans.
put on fucking Uncle Don suits and fucking
Right.
and some of his shoes, bro.
And be going.
And he gave me the ostrich skin, the
color?
like they were white. They were like an off-white ostrich skin. And man, those are the dopest now and laters
Bro,
ever. And they weren't gators; they were ostrich
Bro,
skin.
I still
Matter of
got the
fact,
gray ones.
It was the same color. It was the same color as shout out to Ernie Lee. It was the same color.
Who you say?
Ernie, Big Ern.
I know Big Ern. Listen.
Okay, you remember he had that 6'4" Impala drop top, candy
Yes.
green with the hydraulics. It was the same color ostrich skin that he had his seats. And I couldn't find the fucking shoes. I wanted to take a picture in that 64 when it got done. It was at, what's that joint on Monroe Street that used to do them? Mexican cat.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember his name right now.
It was right next to
He used to live on the west side, but his shop was on Monroe Street.
right next to a like a pawn shop. It was in that same little
Yeah,
building.
it was over there going towards the mall.
Going towards the mall.
And when it
It
got
was L
done,
something.
I wanted to fucking Gators. I wanted, not the Gators. I wanted to put them ostrich skins on and take a picture. In it, man, I couldn't fucking find them, and that's when I realized I don't have them shoes no more. I don't know what happened to them.
And see, this is what I'm scared of. T, real talk.
Us
I'm
being
scared,
that way.
No, I'm scared of being that dude. I'm scared of being that dude.
That's what I'm saying. Us being that way.
Yeah, I'm scared of being that, man. And listen, these girls, my daughters, they of age. So one thing I
Rome, you're gonna be like 75 years old
Let me
in a
say-
sweatsuit.
Yeah. True
Guaranteed.
That. True that.
Russian than a motherfucker.
As long as I ain't got no hard bottoms on.
No.
He's gonna have
You're
the hard bottoms on.
You're gonna be Paulie from
No gators
Sopranos.
on.
You're
I'm
gonna
all
have
right.
on a fucking velour tracksuit with fucking Stacey Adams.
Right.
That you gonna
I got
find
some
for like
gym
at
shoes
Burlington
on.
Coat Factory on sale. You gonna pull them shoes down. You gonna pull them down when you about 55.
I hope not.
But you ain't gonna wear them till you about
Bro,
70.
I'm scared to death of being that dude. And I be telling them kids, let me know. If you ever see me fucked up, be like, bro.
50 is the coolest age
Change
right
that.
now.
Change that.
Damn. So I'm
Who 50?
downhill from here.
Who 50 though?
What I'm saying is 50.
Okay.
I was just watching
Your
some
ass
shit on.
almost 50, nigga. What you? Hey, calm down.
Show there.
Acting like I got offended.
Right.
Like who he talking to?
This dude 49. This nigga 49 in 11 months.
Listen, my birthday
just
in
to
June.
let y'all know.
Real talk.
I'm 14 years younger than these
Real
gentlemen. 14 years. Do not put me in that. I was trying to compliment them.
And I appreciate you, bro.
Right.
Because you don't do that too often.
No, you know what? No, I mean I fuck y'all up, but sometimes, man, I bring y'all back. But no, I was just watching some shit on Snoop Dogg because the taking the ownership of Death Row and everything, and I was just thinking, man, we are finally in a generation where your 50-year-old is actually cool again. Or cool. I don't
think
know.
so.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think so.
yeah, we're in a different.
It's a different era. Yeah.
We're in a different
I
era.
think so.
We don't. We're starting to turn
50 still 50
to
though.
where I get that, but we're starting to turn into the type of culture where we don't call old people old no more.
Like that. Yeah.
In our culture,
Right.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
We're starting to pay homage to you 50 and you still in the game. That shouldn't be a knock.
Nah, right.
50
You're
and
right.
still being in the game. Unless you're talking about dope game, that's stupid.
right, yeah.
But I'm
But
saying
you know
like
what I
in
mean? Still being
music,
cool, yeah.
entertainment, being relevant.
I agree.
That's cool. What are you
That
talking
is-
about?
I
Why
agree.
you should want to retire if you want to. But if
Right.
you love what you do, why should there be a such thing as retirement?
Bro, how many more years do I got to DJ? I'm a wedding DJ, so that's different.
Oh, bro, you got till you 68.
68? I can still do wedding DJ?
Because the benefits at that point, or I mean, not benefits, liability at that point, and insurance for weddings and venues at that point at 68. I'm just saying. No, I mean, think about it. At 68, man, like you got, I mean, if your DJ falls and breaks a hip, bro, you got to pay some money. Like the insurance is.
I have my own insurance.
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine.
Anyway.
Motherfucker.
this that new 50 though. This ain't like the 50. Like, you know what? I was telling my girl, I said, I'm older now than my grandmother was when I was born. I was like, that is just wild. My grandmother was only like 40 something when I was born, because my mother was 17 when I was born. So her mother was maybe not even 40, maybe 30 something. I'm thinking I'm older now than my granny was when I was born.
Yeah, that's why. That's why sometimes what happens is not you. I'm put this
cool,
disclaimer,
though.
I'm put
I'm
this
a cool
disclaimer
dude.
out.
I'm a cool
Not you
dude.
two gentlemen, and I'm gonna say that these are facts. You two aren't this what I'm talking about, but I have literally no bullshit. I have been promoting a spot, okay, and some youngins come in that are of age to be there, okay. They are college age. It was an 18 and up spot. They are as they're in college. They're college age, but they have a baby.
Yeah.
Granddad, which isn't even 50 yet,
Right?
comes into the same club
Yeah.
while grandma is watching the baby.
The baby, right?
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a whole
different
different. Think
generation.
about this.
Yeah.
Your 60-year-old grandmother, right? Our 60-year-old grandmother, she wasn't doing what people 60 years old now are doing.
Correct.
58, 56, they're not doing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hell, you can start right now at 44, let's just say 45 years old and start getting in a fucking health kick. And next thing you know, you actually look younger 5 years later than you did
absolutely.
5 years before you started.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, hell, my mom's 65 years old and she has a 13-year-old great grandson.
Right. And that's young.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I mean, I started early, but yeah.
Absolutely.
You're 50 years old with a 14-year-old
Right.
grandson.
And I know people that's 50 years old that got 10-year-old kids. Their kids are
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's a different time, man. I listen. I embrace it. I'm not shitting on like this. I'm not making fun of this. I'm embracing. I know, but I had I just had my girls. Like I'm about to be 37 this year, and I have 13-month-old girls. Like when they graduate, I'll be like, fuck, I'll be like 54.
But that's still young though. That mean
53. That's still young. Fuck it.
I mean,
you still gonna be the fight people.
You knocking it out, right?
Yeah, I've been doing Peloton, bro. I'm bougie as fuck with my Peloton. What are you talking about?
Right.
I just did a 30-minute ride the other day.
I mean, not really talk about you, but just to
No. Let's talk about
What's
it.
that about, bro?
What?
The Peloton, my guy.
What about it?
What's that about? I'm just
I
asking.
don't know. What do you do for exercise?
Exercise. What's that?
Exercise.
I ride my Peloton.
Exercise.
I look at Peloton videos.
Smoke weed and drink.
We don't all
8
have.
miles.
We are Madisons.
Exercise.
We do not have your genes.
Exercise.
Rome's the only dude I know that
Exercise.
eats highlight chicken every other meal and still has a 6-pack.
And I was about to bring some tonight. I was going to bring
but
some.
he was.
I
But
was.
listen, but he don't tell you that his ass on 25 blood pressure pills and you know what I'm saying.
Acid
And if he missed one of them, then that one ankle gonna blow out.
Hey, his mind be jolly white,
Fuck yeah.
but his heart and his liver and kidneys be like, I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety black because I'm black, y'all. By the way, if you don't know what that is, that's a CB4 reference. Go watch CB4, Chris Rock.
Yeah,
but don't
Rome,
get slapped.
Rome was one of them. Rome looked about 30
No, I don't.
on the outside,
Absolutely not.
but that inside looking about 72, 73.
A doo-doo-doo-doo.
Listen,
45, 47.
when you mentioned that video about when we was in Canada, you know what? I get sad when I watch that video.
Because you look the same age?
No, because we look so much.
No,
we all
they
did.
look young. You look the same age, bro.
Oh, I do.
You look.
Is that a compliment or is
That's
that
a compliment.
Yeah, you look
That's
well.
a compliment.
You know what?
I'll tell you what. There's two people.
This is the only thing that
You
look
look like a
different on
little
him.
kid.
This is the only thing that look different on Rome.
I got thicker. I got
Rome's
heavier.
neck look long as shit. I'm like,
Because I'm skinny.
and because like he did something, I was like,
Right.
like I don't remember.
Oh, neck.
But then I
Yeah,
went and
long
looked
neck.
at some old pictures of me, and I'm like, yeah, it looked like I had a long ass neck
Because
too.
we were skinnier.
There's
we were thinner.
There's 3 people in that video to me that look the same. Okay, there's
D-Nice.
4 people. There's 4
D-Nice.
people. Yep, I was about. Yep, there's
D
4
nice
people.
exactly look the
D
same.
Nice, Aunt Haas.
Yep.
No, Haas don't look the same.
Yeah, he do.
Aunt Haas does.
Haas look like us.
He just has
shaved,
glasses now.
If he shaved,
And if he shaved.
Yeah, true. Good
Sue
point.
Lavender
Yeah, Sue still look the same. Yeah.
and you.
No.
Oh,
I don't think I
hold
look-
on. Wait a minute.
Ham?
No.
No, Ham-
Ham
Ham
looked
look
young
like
in
a
it.
kid.
Ham look-
Antoine really look like a kid.
Antoine, yeah, but
He
no.
look like somebody's-
I left out an honorable mention.
Who?
Brad Roberts, but just with
Brad
hair.
look the same. Yeah,
He
Brad
looked the same. He just
do.
has no hair. That's the only
Yeah,
difference.
Brad
bro,
look the same. He do.
Brad looked like he's 75 years old. The fuck you talking?
We are told.
Steph
I
look the
just
same. Steph look the same.
no.
Think about it. Stephen look the same.
Steph's
You don't
starting.
think so?
Steph's starting.
Get his old man body.
No, he ages very, very well.
Yeah.
So he doesn't in the face. He doesn't look, but he's just like. He's always had that like cool, smooth mannerism.
Yeah, to me, he look the same.
But I guess it's because I talk to him a lot more now. I maybe I'm being biased because his talk is different. You know what I mean? His talk is cooler, slower. You know, Steph Wild. We was just watching. Shout out to HB Harvey Beavers and Chrissy Montague. I went over to Harvey's house. I can shout out everybody who's there, but we went to Harvey's house to watch the Errol Spence fight, and there was a fight. So the fight before that, there was a fight in the crowd. And we was talking about the old when Robert Joe, shout out to my cousin Robert Joe Rico Hoy, when he fought at it was downtown in Detroit, and they said there's a fight in the ring and a fight in the crowd.
Was it a
I
Fox
think it was the
Club?
Fox Club, and Steph had to show motherfuckers that hey, our whole family fights, like not just the guy in the ring, our whole family fights, and got kicked out or whatever. So yeah, Steph was wild, man. Shout out to Steph. Steph's my guy, man. He coached me, man, and was a great mentor. Still is a great mentor, man, and helps me out a
Should
lot.
be my
So,
role.
yeah.
Next varsity coach.
Yeah, but he didn't. He's not.
He's not.
Nope.
Should be.
He should have been. I think that if he really wants it, if something goes awry, I think that he'll be there. But Yeah, man. So we kind of went away for a minute, and we're having. This is what I like though. We're having a talk of what we do at your kitchen table at your house.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly
Which is
what we do.
Which is for years
Talk shit.
since what 2004 for me 2004. His kitchen table has been our podcast without microphones in front of us.
Yeah.
But so I want to reel it back in a little bit because I want to know, Rome, how big was your collars
Oh, that was crazy.
in the late 70s, early 80s on Easter?
Touching your shoulders, yo. Them rayon joints. You
Because-
remember them rayon joints? They look silk.
No, I had
but
silk.
Because Rome has a picture.
I was like, Rayon, what's that?
I-
Rome has a
Rayon
picture.
joints.
If Rome gives me this, if Rome gives
Bam.
me,
I'm gonna give you.
if he gives me permission, I'm gonna put it on the pod, or I'm gonna put it at least on our social media.
Fresh.
I'm gonna put it on our social media as
I'll send it to you.
as our reference point for the show. Of his collar,
That,
Hey, fresh.
I think
His
I know what
collar?
picture you're talking
Dang, bam.
with the TWA, teeny weeny afro,
about. Yeah.
With a part down on
with
that
the
joint.
part in that
You
joint,
don't know it? Look like a little Muslim.
Frederick Douglass part.
Yeah.
If Frederick Douglass had a TWA,
Hey, shout out to Shelly Langston. Shelly had me fresh though. This is one thing about having a young mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the kid always fresh. The kid, especially in the in the 70s, black folks had money. I don't know if y'all know this,
yeah.
but in the 70s, black folks was doing good.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, them young moms, they kept them babies. So to us, yeah, it was a big collar and a part. But in 79,
it.
in 79,
Couldn't tell him shit.
That's why you still fresh to
In
this day, man.
79?
You started off young as being fresh, bro. That's why you still
70,
fresh to
bro.
this day.
shout
You know-
out Shelly Langston. She kept me fresh.
Yes. Shout out Mama Langston, man. I'm gonna tell you something though, because I'm the youngest of seven, so I'm and youngest of three of my mother. But here is the cool thing about my mom not being young, is that my brother was old enough to be able to pick out shit for me.
Boop.
I had Jordan 1s. I had.
Get you together.
I don't give a fuck what y'all say. In my era, LA Gears, when they first came out, fucking
Who else was
kids
talking
would
about
lose
LA
their
Gears?
fucking mind
True.
over it.
Somebody was telling me
True.
about that.
I had a pair of Hulk Hogan shoes, bro. I had three. No. This is listen. I distinctly remember everything. You guys know this about me on this podcast.
said
I remember
Hulk
one
Hogan.
day. First day of school was a half day. First day of school used to be a half day when we went to school. No,
I'm
bro.
weak.
I'm telling
I'm
you.
weak.
I went out to the bus stop because the bus stop's the fucking hangout in Greenwick, bro.
Right.
The
Right.
hangout, third court bus stop is fucking lit. It's
Right.
fucking
That's the spot to be.
200-300 fucking kids running around. It was a club.
Right.
And I went out there fresh than a motherfucking Hulk Hogan's, right? Dumb early. Dumb early for the bus because everybody was dumb early, right?
Right.
Went back in the crib because we stayed in the third court, which is you can see the
Right.
the
Bus stop
shit
from there.
the bus
Yeah.
stop from there. Went back in and switched up shoes on. My first day, I didn't wear my Hulk Hogan's. I put on my LA Gears, bro. I'm lit.
Right.
Before lit was cool to say, I was
Right.
litty.
You setting the trend.
And then, not even, motherfuckers didn't even know, I had J's in the crib.
Uh-huh.
Never even wore 'em my first day. That's how lit I was.
Right.
I was too lit for Jordans my first day because I had a big brother.
So you
Shout out
wore
to
the Hulk
DJ Big
Hogan.
Mike. That kept me fucking
Bro, I'm sleeping on the Hulk
fresh.
Hogan's. Now tell me what
My mama gonna be mad I'm cussing this much, but motherfucker, you gotta call a motherfucker when a motherfucker's acting like a motherfucker when some motherfucker shit happen.
What was the Hulk
I was
Hogan's,
motherfucking
bro?
fresh.
I'm sleep.
You know how kids just have shit like,
I mean, it was real Hulk Hogan's? Are you saying that? Or is that
bro,
it's like
Hulk
a
Hogan.
slang name?
Bro, we're
for-
talking like
No.
88, 89,
They
bro.
had Hulk Hogan on that motherfucker.
You know how big Hulk Hogan was in the fucking late 80s, early 90s?
had the,
Hulk Hogan was
had the
on-
WWF on the back.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
before they
bro.
switched to WWE.
rhinestone WWF on the back of them bitches,
Wow.
bro. Yeah, don't
Kept it moving.
Hey, come correct when
Them
you came
motherfuckers
to
had
my,
wheels in them. You had a little button in.
No, hold on. We didn't do the Heelys back then. You're talking. That was Elon Musk shit to us at that time.
Bro.
We didn't have Heelys. I was telling Rome before the pod a story that I look back and laugh at, and but it was tragic at the time. It was tragic and could have been a bigger tragedy. The tragedy was so mom had the deuce and a quarter. Remember that? The big body. listeners, if you don't know what a deuce and a quarter is, look the shit up.
Right.
It's the big. It was a limo, bro.
Right.
We had a
For
fucking
real.
limo, and you had to turn that mother.
Like a limo.
Yeah,
Like
the front of the car
this.
was as big as
Because
most
I'm-
small
Yeah,
SUVs.
I'm-
I'm
had a
sure it had power steering, but
Right.
Mom used to
I don't
whip
think
this
so.
shit.
Did
That
they have
was
power
power-
steering
yeah,
then?
that was power
But
steering.
that was power steering. You had to whip.
Yeah.
You had to really
deuce.
whip that motherfucker. That's why our whoopings used to hurt so bad, because Mom's used to doing this all damn day. But we pulled out of Grandma's house over on Union Street, which was actually called Westwood because it's at the end of
Wait a minute.
Union.
Let me ask you this. Was the front seat like a bench seat? It was
Yeah.
one whole seat.
Yeah.
Bro, there was 9 of us going to Cedar Point in that joint, bro. Nine
yeah.
of us in a car
I'm with
going to
you.
Cedar Point, and we
I'm
were
with you.
laying down sleeping and shit, bro.
Comfortable.
Oh, bro,
Right.
it was a mobile home.
Yes.
It was a mobile home on wheels. I remember when Kroger used to be Food Town, we had to always park in the back because it couldn't fit in one parking spot. Old school deuce and a quarter.
Big boy.
So we backing out of Grandma's on what was it, Westwood? The end of
Yeah.
Union. Westwood,
Union.
is that what it's called? And
We call it Union.
it's April, so it's rainy. There was that big puddle. We back out. So you back out.
Mm-hmm.
Mom starts going. My door wasn't shut all the way. My gray suit. We're talking about late 80s, bro. Gray suits was the shit.
Yes, sir.
My gray suit with my motherfucking white shirt, and I had this fucking Easter egg it was the only Easter egg with Goofy on it. I just loved it because it was Goofy. Mom accelerated and dipped. I fell out the fucking car.
In the puddle, probably.
in the puddle, bro. In the puddle. I
Lord.
landed face first in this puddle. The car's gone. When you're a kid, let me paint this picture for y'all people. When you're a kid and you're like 5 years old and you fall out of a fucking car, it's like falling out of the sky,
right.
for one. And then you land in a puddle and your egg breaks. And you're devastated and you look up crying because you're 5. What are you gonna do? Fuck y'all. You're 5. And your mom is like 4 houses away, driving away in a car. Your life ended.
She probably looked over and was like, "This motherfucker.
Right.
Should I go back?"
It was a deuce and quarter. She probably didn't know that anybody fell out the motherfucker.
True.
It probably.
What was the white car she had? It was a Chrysler something, the big white one with the red interior.
Oh my
Dog.
gosh! Yes, I remember my
Lincoln?
face got stuck to that one.
Bro.
You know how you fall asleep, man? You slobber or you sweat or whatever, and
Yes,
your
I
face
do.
my
Yes,
face
I do.
got
Yes.
stuck to that one.
Bro, wrong. I come home one day and it's like this big yellow streak down the car. Right? I'm like, go in the house. I'm like, "Moms, what happened to the car?" She's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "There's a big ass yellow streak down the side. Like the shit's dented in."
Right.
She was like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "On the driver's side of the car, it's like you hit something." She go out there, dog. She was like, "Oh shit. I just went through McDonald's." You know, McDonald's got them big ass yellow posts.
Oh.
She rolled through that motherfucker and didn't even know it.
Oh, Lord.
Didn't even know it.
Yeah, man.
Bro, the deuce and a quarter
You
was
do
loud.
that
You
shit
could
to a
hear
car
it.
today, you gonna total that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like,
They don't make them like that. You know who has a fucking fresh ass deuce and a quarter?
Ooh.
Dickerson, Nikki Dickerson's dad, Gene.
Gene.
Big Gene.
Yeah.
Gene has a 2-door burgundy.
Yeah.
he's had that since I was little.
Man, we went out to the Taft's house one day. Remember we used to go out to I don't know if you guys ever been out to the Taft's house.
I remember.
The country
I
Taft's
hear you
house
talking
with the
about
pool
it.
and everything, tennis courts and everything.
I used to go out there.
Anthony
with
had a fucking we used to have like 4th of July and shit over there. Or no, not 4th of July. It was something. It was some party. We used to have a pool party every year. We go out there.
I don't want to
barbecue,
talk about
everything.
it.
Oh shit. Okay.
It just brought back some real crazy shit.
Right.
Let's just say we did it. I haven't done anything at the Taft's house. I'm good.
No. Statute of limitations. Trust me, y'all are old enough now. Y'all are old. I don't give a fuck. We was out there, bro, and Nikki. You know, Nikki's always been in the cars, man, but he's got it honest because his dad's in the cars. And Nikki, man, brought out the deuce and a quarter. And it was so fucking clean, man. And it was a 2-door, so it was actually like a feasible ride at that point, right? Because like the 4-door, the big fucking stupid big bodies, like they're almost too obnoxiously big. But that fucking 2-door, man, was like clean, and it was like it was like a 6'4" the way it was a rider, like a driver's ride. Come on, man. Come on, man. fuck, I didn't have memories of fucking Peter Cottontail, you know what I mean? And all these bunnies showing up. Hey, bunny never showed up in my, I've never seen a bunny. I've never seen a fucking bunny. You know what I've seen? Big body cars and fucking, and big lapels. Or big collars.
And everybody was fresh on Easter Sunday.
Everybody.
Well, yeah, whether you went to church or not,
Right.
you was clean at your crib barbecuing.
Hey, you got to get that other shot.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, they don't pay us.
Sorry, bro.
No, over this way.
This way? Let me do this.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. Hey, sorry, they don't pay us. I won't even mention who
Is
that is.
any of my stuff in the shot?
Yeah, but the shit that's in your shot pays us. No, not that. Get that. What the fuck are you doing? I thought that was Monroe Nutrition.
This is Monroe Nutrition.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, they don't pay us, but they're the homies. Like, they can get on the
Oh, facts.
pod. Yeah.
Matter of fact, we're going to talk after this pod because we have to book Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff Copey in the building. He's not in the building, but I just felt like saying that because he's a homie.
Yeah, I went and got one this morning and went and got one this afternoon.
Oh, you know what? Actually, today, not today, but today isn't when this comes out. He has a, I believe it's a breast cancer awareness fundraiser going on at Monroe Nutrition. So if you guys are listening to this in the morning, go down to Monroe Nutrition on Monroe Street. Go see Jeff Copey at Monroe Nutrition, man. They have a lot of cool things going on, raffles, all this other stuff. I just seen a quick post and I shared it, and I can't remember all the stuff that was in the post. I'm sorry, but go check out Monroe Nutrition on Monroe Street, man.
Boobs, teas, and shakes.
Yes, that's what it is. Yep. And he talks very highly of you, Big Mike, man. We had a good conversation at D Mills's fight, the fight that he hosted at the center a couple weeks ago, and he had a lot of really good stuff to say about you and the comedian Deuce Deuce, as a matter of fact.
We're going to talk about that as well. So yeah.
Anywho, I don't even know where we're going with it. No. Where? Yeah. If I just do that, then it just brings it back in, right?
Brings it back in. Let's go. What are we talking about? What time is it? How long we been doing this? You know, we gotta limit our. We don't have to limit shit. We pay for what the fuck we pay for. Let's go.
I don't know. I don't deal with the finances here at the Beyond the Tracks podcast. I just wild out and then send everybody else a bill and go, hey man, can somebody help me out with my habit?
Just remember, January, February, March. It's the first quarter. I'll be discussing our finances with you fellas, probably in the next day or two. So. You know what, man?
Right.
I knew you was going to hit that shit.
There you
go.
So, I tell you what, though. We already in May, bro. I mean, almost. Just the end of April in 2022. Ain't that crazy? Don't that that's like I'm not even used to writing 2022 no more. I mean, already. And it's already May, pretty much. That's crazy.
I'm very used to it because I write about 400,000 dates a day. So
I'm gonna switch gears for a second.
Let's go.
Switch gears, bro.
Well, because you brought up something, and it's just been it's been something because I've been like literally twice a week I get to watch TV, and I try to watch documentaries because I'm a documentary buff. And when you have limited time, man, like I'd rather have information or just like cool stuff that I'm into rather than TV shows. Ran over with. But I watched Elon Musk's new documentary on Netflix, which is actually kind of like a prequel to the documentary from last year. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because you said, can you not believe it's 2022? And there was a clip on there where Barack Obama is saying by 2025, we're going to be, take another exploration in the orbit and the space station, and it's going to be a regularity and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Barack. Elon said, fuck you 2025.
Right.
We're going to do that by 2022. And it put me in a whole different, I don't know, man, a hope, man. There's not a lot of hope right now, bro. In the world, there's not a lot of hope. And I'm not trying to bring us down. We're having a fun time. I'm not trying to bring us down, but I'm saying there's not a lot of things that you go, man, the future's awesome, right? Yeah. We're worried about the future. Watching that documentary and just watching space has nothing to do with our economy. It has nothing to do with, our energy and shit here, right? But watching that, it's
not yet.
You know what? Man, there's something to look forward to. It's hope. You know what I mean? Colonizing on the moon and on Mars and, however many years, whether it be 1,000 years.
No, it's going to be probably, bro, think about this. We just got the light bulb about 140 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. when you put shit in perspective like that.
We just got the light bulb about 140 years ago. Think about that, where we've come from in 140 years from the light bulb.
We're talking about colonizing another planet.
Bro, think about Wi-Fi. Think about cell phones.
But what I'm saying is
a cell phone.
1,000 years is actually, that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so feasible.
We'll be invisible. We'll live forever in 1,000 years.
That's what I'm saying. It's feasible though. Like I'm not. If I said 100 years, and it'd be like, that's not, you can't even think that that's feasible. But
in another 100 years, we'll be doing something.
We'll probably colonize Mars and the moon
within the next 50.
Within the next.
In our lifetime, there's going to be scientists that are living on the moon.
I believe that.
I don't know. I'm 50.
And Mars, I believe that.
In your lifetime.
We still got a good 30 years on us. You know why? Because what's the life expectancy, about 72, 75?
They said that the first person that's actually going to live to be, I think it was like the number changes every year, but the last time I remember hearing it, it said the first person that's going to reach 150 years old is actually living now.
Dope.
That's dope.
And I don't, obviously it's not you. It's not you. Sorry. Sorry to break the news to you. It's not you. It's not you. But there could be a baby right now. And that's what they're saying is that we've had people live to be 112.
The twins, they're going to be the first twins to get 150.
And with technology and science.
Listen.
Absolutely.
The way things are going in my house right now.
They ain't gonna make it to 2.
Bro, I
pulled up. They answered no.
I was
both of them.
So shout out to I don't know if she wants me to say her name on camera, but I'll just say Harvey's mom, because HB's been on the show. I call her my auntie, but she's actually my cousin. And you know how black people do. If they're your elder, then you call them auntie. Anyway, we were talking Saturday, and she asked about the girls, so Saturday during the day, I said, you know what? I had a proud moment, that scary moment all at one time. She was like, what do you mean? I said, man, my girl, my daughter Layla, she fell down, busted her face, right? She had a cut on her lip. It was bleeding. She had a cut on her chin, right? Like a rug burn cut. So like where the skin folds up, right? And I was like, oh my God, like, they're my girls. They're my little girls, right? I'm like, oh my God, I broke my babies, right?
And then he said, get your ass up.
And then I told her, I said, but it was a proud moment. And she started smiling. She knew where I was going with it. I go, her and Chrissy too. They knew where I was going with it, because I said, my babies are fucking bougie. They're spoiled. They don't. You know what I mean? Like seriously, like right. I'm at the point now where I'm admittingly saying, you know what, I baby them too much.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? They're at the age now where it's okay for them to fall. Right. They need to know what falling's like so they don't fall again, right? Yeah. So it was like all in one, and then I took a big shot of fucking Screwball. This is like a true story. Like that's exactly how it went down. Like I explained that to them. I told them the story, and then I literally had the Screwball in front of me already poured, and I was gonna put the chaser in. I just fucking took a shot of it. Like I don't even know what's going on. Oh my God. Man, yeah.
I pull up, man. I ring the doorbell. I hear somebody say, "Who that? Who there?"
Yeah.
They growing up so fast.
Yeah. When Rome came to the crib,
man,
like
they growing up fast.
As soon as they heard the door open, all of a sudden, like it was just
boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fast. So
yeah.
Enjoy it, man.
I got gates and shit up now, bro. I just started putting up gates because they just there's too much shit. I thought my house was baby proof.
Not at all.
Totally not. Totally
See,
not.
you baby proof for 2-year-olds, but they just turned 1.
Yeah.
That's the Madison equivalent of 4.
Right.
So you're ready. Like, I think I was talking to you when I was talking
Madison's
to you.
Madison's are fucking into shit.
Yeah. What the hell is going? What is this? Oh, you moved this? Why'd you move this? You moved this for a reason. Let me look at it. Let me check it out.
Hey, anybody that that's going to have kids. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something, Pete Rendina. Pete, all right. Shout out to you and your fiance. You're expecting. Let me tell you something, okay? You're gonna buy them a bunch of fucking toys, because the box that them toys come in, they're gonna play with that 10 times more than the fucking $500 toy you bought them. That was just a PSA. Sorry, ran over. Sorry,
ran over.
He's a dad.
I love it though.
He's a dad.
I love.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted.
I love watching my brother be a dad.
Yeah,
because he's.
Don't get it twisted.
It shows his soft side, but then he's hard, and then sometimes he'll talk some shit to the damn girls, and then I get in the Uncle Mike mode, and I'm like, man, don't be talking to them damn girls like that. You know?
Man, they gonna play that dude like a fiddle.
For sure.
You know, we're all
Like
men here,
right.
and we were talking about we were talking earlier about Easter outfits or whatever, and like I cannot wait.
I didn't get no Easter pictures of the girls, by the way. I'm mad about it, but go ahead.
Because we didn't have any. We didn't celebrate Easter this year.
Yeah, I need some.
No, we didn't celebrate Easter.
No. I need you to buy them an Easter fit. Get them their hats together, bro. It's their first.
You want a Memorial Day? You want a Memorial Day?
No. I want
shoot?
No. I want an Easter. I want the hat. I want the whole nine. We'll talk about it after the show.
Okay. No, I can't wait to get them fresh. I can't wait to get them to be I can't wait for them to be the freshest people out there in the Easter egg.
What the fuck you talking about? Them girls always fresh. Oh.
No. I'm saying
at
at an Easter egg.
girly
hunt,
girls,
like,
or are you gonna treat them? Are you gonna have them like little tomboys?
I don't think they have a choice.
Man, them girls.
They don't have a choice.
Them girls got chucks. Them girls got
They can have little-
shell toes. What you
little
talking-
tomboys.
they gonna be little hip hop heads. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like I get them Chucks and Chrissy gets some Adidas. Actually, they have some, bro. They have some Adidas right now. Me and Sam are buying matching Adidas this summer because their Adidas like were way too fresh. Oh, you guys think I'm bullshitting? Like I'll show you guys.
This is the one
after.
that they got for their birthday.
Yes, yeah. The blue ones,
Yeah.
the blue joints.
Yeah, them joints.
The
is hard.
blue, one's blue, one's pink, and then I'm getting the blue ones, and my girl's getting the white ones. No, they're way too fresh. Yeah, no, I think that they're going to be. You always hope that they're going to be balanced. Everybody wants their kids to be balanced, right? Everybody wants their kids not to be the coolest kid in school, but not to be the one in the corner, right?
Right.
They want to get along with it. Everybody wants their kids to be able to change a tire, but also get prissy, right? And get dialed up and go to the ball.
Right.
You are gonna have a princess and a hip hop artist.
Yeah,
You're gonna have
a choice.
You're gonna have a supermodel and a hip hop artist.
I don't think they have a choice. I think the only thing that might happen is one goes one way and one goes the other. Because my house is very split.
Right.
Yeah.
Sam is a girly girl.
Yeah.
She handles her business.
Yeah.
Like
she's a girly girl,
a goddess.
You're right. Facts.
Yeah.
But as far as like movements and how you move and how you do things, she's definitely a girly girl. She ain't changing my oil.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But they also have me, and then they have uncles
Yeah.
and a lot of uncles,
And cousins. Yep.
and they have a lot of aunts, which I will admit that you gentlemen might not admit the aunts is way more gangster than the uncles in our family. I'm just saying, sorry.
That's facts.
I can admit it now because I don't give a fuck. I'm 36. What are you gonna say about me? I don't care. I'm 36. Fuck you.
Our sister is gangster.
We have
Like when I get in trouble, I don't call you. I call her. So
Oh no, that's actually big facts.
plus she's right down the street, so she can get there quicker.
Yeah. No, I think it's. You know what, Rome? You have experience because you have two girls.
But mine completely different. I was a parent, but I wasn't a parent.
No, but what I'm saying is, they're kind of split. You have one that's more prissy than the other one.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, people are different. You know, people develop into who they're gonna be. You know.
Yeah. I mean, but you know
as
what?
they
And
grow.
that's what I'm saying about having
As
twins.
they
Like,
grow, yeah.
I might have a 1-on-1. You know what I mean? You know, take you, DJ Big Mike. Like, fucking Jordan is. It's only appropriate for a dog to be barking in the background when I say Jordan's name. Jordan is a fucking hard-headed. I love him. He's hard-headed. He's stubborn to the point where sometimes it's not good, but sometimes like you fucking love the grit in him.
Right.
He's fucking gritty. Go after it. I'd much rather buy this new fucking tool set with these tools than a pair of Jordans.
And sometimes you want to punch him in his mouth.
Hey, I didn't say that.
I'm just
DJ
saying.
Big Mike did.
I did.
Well,
Hey,
that's his son.
let me preface.
Then you got Jamel, who Jamel is like hard too, but in an elegant way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Different people. Yeah.
He talks different. He talks like he's flowy when he talks.
Kids are different.
Like he can cuss you out without cussing. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I was just gonna say
he's different. He's not as raw as Jordan.
Jordan is gonna cuss
but
you
they're
out
both
for no reason,
Right.
and like he's being your
heartbeat.
friend.
Right.
It's not like he's mad at you,
Right.
but he's gonna cuss you out the same.
Right.
Jamel is gonna cuss you out, and then like 6 hours later, you're gonna be sitting at the crib and you're like, did
Did he just cuss me out?
He just insulted
this
the fuck
motherfucker,
out of
yeah,
me.
he just fucked me up.
And it was facts,
Now
too.
you on the phone like,
You got to Google shit that he said. I'm just saying, like, everybody, I don't know.
So let me go back to what I was saying when I said I wasn't a parent. Meaning, you know what? Shout out to my man D Nice and his wife, Shannon, because like their kids, like they parents. And when I say that, this is what I mean. Like I open up the internet, these fucking kids do everything.
Mm-hmm.
These fucking kids do everything. One nigga taking a ninja class, or one is a
ninja class.
softball star, basketball star,
No,
soccer
they get it.
star.
No,
they playing
listen.
field hockey.
Elise and Garen get it in, bro.
Yeah.
They get it fucking
Shout out,
in,
and
bro.
once again, shout out to my man Nice and his wife.
And you
Them
know what?
kids-
And because of that, like Carissa is into a whole lot of stuff, man. And because their cousins are into stuff, and
Yeah, we just came back from Canada.
yeah,
Softball tournament.
yeah, that's
Yeah, we just came back from Oklahoma. Rugby
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
we just came back from Baltimore. Yeah.
you know.
what
Yeah,
is
that's wild. Yeah, but you know what? Like, that's what's crazy.
And
Like,
I love my kids.
I used to do that with Jordan. Baseball, sports, all
The
like,
first time I've been to St. Louis was
man. And now,
because of Jordan.
like, I was really crazy. Like, we talked about this in kind of growing up sports. But, like, I was crazy with Jordan. Now, shout out to Caden. He just made the middle school baseball team.
Shout out to Caden.
3 games. He's a pitcher, shortstop, first base. He playing wherever the hell they want him to play because he's good like that.
Or
And I
like
appreciate
KD1, I think, or something.
KD.
KD1?
Is it KD1?
Something. He's got a tag, bro.
D1K.
He's big in the metaverse.
Yes. So yeah, shout out to him. Dylan's the same way. Like, but I had to tell, like, Jordan kind of was giving them my parenting skills. He was saying, I'm not spending all this fucking money, you know, unless you're gonna give 1,000% and blah 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 and this and that. And you know, like, I was prepping Jordan to play top level ball, right? When he was 8. I realized that was a mistake. Right?
Hold on. Side note, to this point, until somebody proves me wrong, Jordan still has the longest home run for, what is it, 12 to 14-year-olds or 13-year-olds? 11 to 13?
12 and under, he was
12
10,
and under.
hit 400, and I believe it was 28 in Farmington Hills.
I don't know.
Yes, he still has, as far as I know, he still has that record, but
428 does not sound right.
might have been 328.
It was 328.
I know it hit a tree, and they
It was
had to
320
count it
yeah,
where
it was
where
328
dropped,
after. Yeah.
not where it would have went.
Okay.
But yeah.
So anyway.
So yeah,
shout out to
thanks.
him.
So yeah, I had to break Jordan down and be like, bro, he doesn't give a shit. He's not thinking about paying D1 ball, or he's not even thinking about playing high school ball yet, let alone college or AAA or pro. He just wants to fucking have fun with his friends. Let him have fun. He's good enough. He'll just naturally grow. And he kind of took that advice, and that's what we see now. You know what I mean? Because now the pressure is off. Shit, I think Caden went 0 for 55. Go to the batting cage practice, he's knocking shit over the wall, right? Game, couldn't do nothing. It's pressure. Now he don't have no pressure on him.
Pressure in the motherfucker.
He knocking shit like Dave Henry.
That's why I never excelled at basketball,
Yeah.
and I was a great football player. I shouldn't say great. I was a good football player.
Dave Henry called me and was like, dude, is this Caden, dude? Is that your grandson? I'm like, yeah. He was like, rocket. And I'm like, because I hadn't seen him play at this point.
Who?
Dave Henry.
Dave Henry.
Yeah, you know Big Dave.
Quick shout out, Dave Henry. As you guys go check out, he's got a trenching company, man. It's fucking phenomenal. He's about to do some work for me this fucking probably in the next couple months for this trench. You guys been at my house, dude. You know the fucking rain. You know we're out on the water, dude. You got to build trenches and shit because anyway. Dave Henry.
Yeah.
Quick plug.
Quick plug.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah, so he called me. He's like rocket, and I'm like, I've seen him play. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I know he's got potential, but I haven't seen it. Right? He's nice.
K Deasy.
He gets the golfers clap.
K Deasy.
And he's nice at football. For his first year, he was nice. Got a couple touchdowns.
Which is surprising too, man, because I always thought K Deasy was going to be like, he was going to come fix my computer.
Right.
Because he's all like, but
That dude
what you don't
was
realize though
that
too
dude was
is that
4, came over to the crib, asked me what was the Wi-Fi password.
well
He was
because
4.
what we think is like out of our realm as far as technology, it's actually normal to them. So we just think, oh, they're going to be like computer.
I was like, you can read, nigga.
But no, that's regular shit.
What you mean? What's real talk?
You can read and wrote?
He was a little.
Oh, when he was little. Okay, I was going to say, KDZ is big now.
No, yeah, when he was little. He was
like 4. He
was
like
4 years old.
With the Wi-Fi password.
Came over to the crib. This was about 10 years ago. How old is he? 14?
13.
13, yeah. Came over to the crib. Was like, bro, what's I mean, this was when Wi-Fi wasn't even popping like that.
What's the Wi-Fi password?
He said, man, I'm trying to hook my joint up, bro. What's that?
So,
I got to shout out Dylan too.
I was just about to get on Dylan.
Dylan is in karate.
So
he's
my
in
question,
baseball. He's in basketball now.
But my
soccer.
question,
yeah.
Are as a immediate family? I'm his family, but as immediate family, are you guys financially prepared for Dylan? For Dylan.
What do you mean? I can tell you this. I am financially prepared and willing to sacrifice and do whatever I need to do for the betterment of my grandkids.
That's a great political answer.
Man, fuck them kids.
What I'm talking about is Dylan.
You said bail money? Am I going to need bail money? Is that what
not necessarily that, but Dylan is a
Dilly.
trier. Dylan seems like he's going to try anything.
Dilly D.
And I don't mean this in a bad way as in like, oh, bail money. But I also, maybe that too, but I'm also saying, I'm joking. Shout out Dilly D. I call him Dilly Dill from Adamsville. He calls me Jake from State Farm. It's a fucking ongoing 3-year thing we've had together. But he's like a trier. Like he tries. Like it's almost like his mind works as like, I'm gonna what's the word?
Dilly come up and be like, I'm about to punch you in the nuts.
Yeah, like he'll try. Like he's willing to try whatever.
Yeah.
What?
Whatever he thinks in his head. Yeah, I might be able to do that. And then he pursues it.
Listen, I tell Jordan this all the time. Dylan is going to be the first child to jump off the roof.
But then land successfully.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like
sure.
he's different like that.
Yeah, he ain't gonna break nothing.
It's calculated risk that he takes as a young, for real. Dilly Dill from Adamsville.
Yeah,
Uncle TJ loves you.
Little dude, right?
Uncle TJ loves you. Oh man, bro, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope. Are we over our time, buddy?
No,
we
I'm just saying, man.
Like we just having a good time, man. I just love it.
Cause we back in the building, bro. We
talk
back in the
that
building,
shit.
bro.
That's what I'm gonna say. Talk that shit.
I don't know how many people is gonna watch this podcast or listen to it or whatever, and I don't even give a fuck at this point. Like I'm just having a good time.
We had a great time today. That's what I was about to comment on. I said I'm looking down at the screen and it's like
4:20.
We're like an hour and something in. We're just over an hour in, and I'm like, man, like us three haven't. I don't think we've been in the same pod together in 3 weeks.
Yeah, about
4
3
weeks,
Yeah.
possibly.
Harvey since Harvey.
Since Harvey, and it's just you know what I mean. Like I'm just having a good time.
Absolutely.
So I was just looking at that, and I'm like, and I can't even remember what we had like a slew of things that we were going to talk. I don't even care what we at this point if we even get to those things. I don't even know if we got.
We
a
do
choice.
a podcast every week, so we'll get back on top of it next week. And if you guys don't like this podcast, fuck you.
One thing, yeah, fuck you. Turn to the next one.
Check us out next week, though.
Oh, that's what I want to mention.
Exactly.
That's what I want to mention. So we have a lot of great friends that do podcasting, and Shit Gets Deep podcast just had their 100th episode.
Yeah,
I gotta wear my hat.
Check this out.
Support of them.
Yeah.
Can we do this? Can we hook up your phone and call their number?
Right now?
501 Get Deep. I think it's 50. Is it 501 Gets Deep? Get Deep.
Yep.
Man, can we do that? Let's do that. Give them a shout out.
You guys keep talking about.
Oh yeah. You know what we talking about?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, I rock with them, man. That's good dudes over there, man.
Speaking of that, I've been thinking of something. We'll talk a little more
She gave me a hot south
off the pod, but I want to create something that that the pods are and companies are challenging each other in something. I want to challenge Get Deep. I want to whatever. I want to challenge Get Deep. I want to challenge Brain Jerk, Development Group.
Yeah.
I want it to be. I don't know what it
like
is.
a field day. we ought to have like a field
Yes.
day.
One
Remember
day-
field day?
whether it be
last
we-
day of school,
Yeah.
last week of school, yeah.
Or whether we
with all the different podcasts.
whether we get together in a bunch like okay, you put a team together, we put a team
Right.
together, we
And
do
do
softball,
Right.
something. I don't
Yeah, I
care
like
what
that.
it is.
I like that idea,
But
bro.
I got it in my notes to talk
like
to y'all
that.
about. Like I got a lot of things.
and
to
it's
talk
a
to
whole
y'all
bunch
about.
of us, and that'll
Yeah.
be the city will come out too to see that.
I think it'll be dope.
Whatever
and
it be.
And like, cause I'm like in my head, I was thinking,
Them dudes young though,
Yeah.
man. We old.
that's
bro.
all right, man. We can recruit, bro. It's only 3 of us.
Right, them dudes young.
You got Get Deep on there.
Not yet.
Oh, that's what you're calling them. Yeah,
They'll be like, "What's up, guys?"
we got to talk to them about these 25 rings. They ain't answering this shit.
No, I'm actually calling as a pirate chef right now because I can't.
Oh,
They'll be like,
You wouldn't go
"Hello."
for it?
No, I can't. The thing is, I can't find the exact number. I thought I had it in here.
hello.
They're gonna be like, "Hello, hello."
No,
Man, listen.
this was a fail.
I used to remember,
No, it
bro.
wasn't.
I don't know why, but crank calling, that used to be the
Oh
funniest
my
shit to
god!
me. Man, that used to be real talk.
Hey, can I speak
would
to
die.
can I speak to Philip Butts? Who?
Who?
Philip Butts.
You don't quit calling my motherfucking phone, nigga.
Now they got caller ID and all kind of shit. You can't do
man.
that.
No, you used to be able to do star six,
shit.
7.
9 or yeah,
It's star
something like
6,
that.
Star
7,
6-9 calls you back, but star 6-7 blocks where the
yeah.
call's coming from.
Man, we used to crank call
Bro, I used to
people.
call the bowling alley because they would page people overhead. Me and my cousin Rich, man, that shit was hilarious,
Bro.
And it was like we would call from the payphone at the bowling alley, so we would hear it,
Right.
And man, we'd be in the corner dying.
You remember when long distance used to cost?
Yeah,
You remember it used to cost to call long
Oh
Unfortunately.
distance?
shit! Actually, I'm calling them, and
so-
I think they're podding right now.
I gotten so much.
Oh,
I forgot
really?
they pod today. That's probably why they're not answering.
fuck them. That's my. That's
No,
I'm,
it's not. Fuck them. No,
I'm
we'll
gonna
do-
get
you
a
know
shirt.
what?
I'm gonna get a shirt that
we're
says
gonna
that.
we're gonna call them. No, don't.
I can't get a shirt.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is for the longest time, my mom
I was
wanted us to
gonna
get her a
say,
shirt. Fuck a
fuck
tall.
them. Fuck them all.
Fuck a tall.
Yeah.
Fuck a tall.
It looked like
They
a
used to-
pill.
It
Bro,
looked like a pill. Yeah.
Hold on, I got a story for that
Okay.
one. So there was this thing that it was like a capsule and it said "fuck them all" and it was like it said something crazy at the bottom. My mom actually ordered like 100 of those shirts because she was gonna sell them to her coworkers at work. She's a nurse, so the whole med thing,
Right, yeah.
So she just said that she wanted to get some shirts made. And I said, okay, well, go call my guy over at Monroe Varsity, blah, blah, blah. So he calls me and he's like, Mike, your mom wanted to order like 100 shirts. I'm like, okay. He was like, well, let me tell you what it says.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. So he told me and I'm like, cancel that shit. I said, she ordered 100?
100 of them. She finna flip.
So, but this is the crazy thing. So I call her. I'm like, I hate it. Mom, I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Right.
I was like, yeah, Mom, they called me, from Monroe Varsity. They couldn't make your shirts. They don't have enough in stock. And, we're going to have to order those later. She's like, oh, okay. Because I knew she'd forget about it at some point. Hopefully. I was hoping. And then it's like I started seeing all these things on the internet. And these damn shirts were selling for like $20, $25. And I'm like, my
On
mom.
the fucking interwebs.
Yeah, my mom was ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I went down to I was in Clearwater, Florida, Clearwater Beach, Florida, and at a gift shop they had a bunch of those fucking t-shirts. And I'm like, oh damn, same thing, $25-$30 a pop. And I'm like, I ain't this fish.
I should have been like, yeah, go run them.
We can't get a hold of him. We'll get a hold of him. On the next pod, we'll get a hold of him.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, we got a shout out to him, man.
100
Shout out
episode, man. That's
100
huge.
episode, man.
what's up,
Shit Gets
man.
Deep podcast. And I say this all the time, and I don't care if you're sick of me saying it, people that are listening. I love you, but I don't care if you're sick of me saying this. They actually brought me back to podcasting. This is the swear to God truth, man. Like, me and Kieran had our run, and we both had a lot of things going on, and it wasn't feasible enough, especially since I moved back to Michigan. He was in Arizona, and our other co-host and producer is in New York.
Thank you,
And
Kieran.
Yeah, well, what happened is I went on Shit Gets Deep one day, man, because ever since I moved back, Tyner's been picking my brain. We're starting this podcast. Any pointers you can give, like, you've been in this game for a little bit now, blah, blah. And he's a homie. He's a homie. He wasn't bothering me. Like, this was, I was excited for these guys from the very jump. And then I went on there and then, like, it was like, oh my God, I missed this. You know what I mean? And so shout out to them, man. It's their 100th episode. They do this every week. They've only missed a couple weeks in, like, literally in the last like couple years, man.
Yeah.
They've only missed a couple weeks.
Podcast
yes.
Well. We have an intro, but we just talk. We kick it, you know. So they
get a little bit deeper. That's why they call it Shit Gets Deep.
They shit get deep.
Yeah. Right.
They shit get deep, which I love that, you know.
If we was the equivalent, our podcast would be called Just Kicking It.
Just kicking it. Yeah.
Just kicking it.
It'd be like Shit Gets the shallow end of the pool, right when you start getting from the 3 foot to the 4 foot, maybe.
Hey, once in a while.
Sometimes we talk about
definitely
smart
not
shit.
the diving board. It's definitely not when it's 12 feet deep in the diving board.
Listen,
Now shit gets deep.
Our viewers, though, they love our podcast, bro.
Yeah.
The feedback that I do get, they love us. You know, they love our podcast.
I hope so. I don't know who gave. I've been playing with this all podcasts, but I don't know who gave this to me. I know who physically handed it to me. It was Jeff Copey, but I don't know if it was him that made these or if it was D Mills. It was that D Mills fight, but it says "Make history now." And this side it says "Leave your legacy."
That's dope.
And I've been wearing this, and I've been playing with it, touching it. Like, I don't know, it's like a part of me now. And that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
I wear
awesome.
those bands.
We got some of those coming. Maybe.
I rock those.
I gotta reevaluate, but we possibly have some of those coming.
I'll talk to the financial advisor. Oh, hey. So anyway, yeah, man. So shout out to Shit Gets Deep. Shout out to Science Scott and Pirate Chef specifically because they hold it down every week. They're the Wu-Tang Clan podcast, so there's a lot of members. Yeah, and they're all dope, man. Josh, James, like there's so many. They're all dope. They're all dope. But shout out specifically to the Pirate Chef.
Was Look It Up Cody on the 100th episode? I don't remember if I heard him.
No.
No.
The 100th episode, Josh came back. I love Josh. I've only been on there with Josh one time, but I love it because him and Tyner are so different, like with their opinions about stuff. Right. And that's always been, that's what attracted me to their show. Is
Josh was there when I was there, right?
Yeah. Me. Okay. It was me,
I
you,
make sure
Josh,
I was talking about the same person.
Tyner, and Science Scott. Yeah.
He's the low key one. He's the one that just looks at you and goes, "That's not true."
Yeah. Right. Like it's a really good balance they have, and I've always and I hope that he took this the right way when I was telling him on the air that day. Like this is what I love you guys for, because you have these contrasts of people, and it's a balance, and it's, you know what I mean. Not everybody thinks the same. You got a podcast where everybody thinks the same. It's kind of lame. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
we had an epic Jay-Z and Tupac discussion.
Yeah. Well, yeah, when we were on there with Mikey Shoe. Yeah.
Mikey Shoe.
Yeah, I listened to it. Anyway, well, I'm not talking about that bullshit again. Okay. I already know what's going on. I already know who the winner is. I already know who the top guy is. It's fine. Jay-Z, Hove, Illuminati. Let's go.
Hey, my neck and my wrist don't lie, but
right. I don't know if you heard, because when you were trying to call, I was telling Rome, I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but I'm sending out a challenge to all the podcasts, all the businesses. Yeah. So I think we need to sit down, maybe get with Ryan and Brain Jerk Boys and try to create something. Yeah.
Lunatic Radio all the way out there.
Dev Group.
The Dev Group. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do something cool this summer, man. And we'll. And they're the homies. Like the people. If you think we just say this for the fucking podcast, check out my Instagram, man. Check out my Facebook. Check out our Instagram page. Like we. This is a collaboration, not a competition. We enjoy each other's company so much. Sure. People ask me all the time, "How does this work?" And I'm like, especially us being on the same floor in the same building. It's like, what are you talking about? Right. What would you? My boy Mikey Shoe said it best when we moved in here. He said, "Why would you want to be in a building with a bunch of your fucking homies? Right. Why would you want to be in a building with a bunch of people you don't know, that don't move like you or talk like you or act like you or whatever?"
I mean, we are literally in this building because of
them,
because of Brain Jerk and because of what is it, Taste of?
Yeah,
that's the whole reason why we're in this building.
Absolutely.
It was a week later after the Taste of reunion.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I had never been up here.
We talked. But we did talk about
Yes,
finding
we
a
did.
spot.
Finding a spot,
We're actually
yes.
looking at a spot on Telegraph. Before that night of
Yes.
Taste of Reunion, we were looking
Yep.
at a spot
Yep.
on Telegraph Road,
Yep.
which I would much rather be
Here.
Yep.
Right.
making my way
Man,
downtown.
shout out to Ed Pipers. Let's shout out to Ed Pipers.
Yeah, him and his daughter, man.
Maybe they might cut us some love.
Him and his daughter, man.
Shout out.
Hey,
They be down there holding it down.
let me
bro.
tell you though, his daughter, man, we got to get her on the podcast. Me and her kicked it on some alien stuff one day
Yeah.
when I dropped off the rent, and I was like, okay, let's go.
No. She's dope.
Yeah. They,
Let's
they're
go.
all of them dope. You know, that's what's up.
She's dope,
Good
man. With that being said, everybody, please go out over there at Shit Gets Deep. You can catch them on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, most of your major platforms. It's their 100th episode. I mean this. They are the homies. They're just really cool people. And they got a lot of cool shit. If you don't like one podcast, I swear to God, you can probably skip through one. And if you don't like that, you skip through another one. You're going to find something. They're all over with what they talk about. And I guarantee it's something that you're going to fall in love with once you find whatever one it is. They have 100 fucking episodes. Go check at least one of them out. I swear you'll have a good time. Lunatic Radio's coming back soon. Kieran.
He like Charlamagne the guy. He been saying that shit for like 6 months.
No,
Kieran, let's go. Get it together.
No, what it is I know what's going on with him. Like he's
Right.
really he's doing it all the way this time, man. Like he's not just putting together something just to do.
Right.
You know, like he's really taking it serious. He has a lot of things going on with Chris Italia over there in New York. Shout out to the Stand NYC. They have some really cool things about to happen, so that's why it's been taking a little bit longer than usual. But just go follow the Lunatic Radio Show, and then you'll get all the updates. Shout out Brain Jerk, Josh, T-Rup, Ryan Mahoney, Jody, Kayla, so many others over there. They're all fucking great people. So shout out to you guys too, and gals too. As far as podcasting goes, man, like that's our fucking circle. Like, and I'm gonna shout them out any fucking time I can because I'm a fucking podcast buff. I love podcasts.
do.
You know what I mean? And I love the homies. So with that being said, man, let's go ahead and take it out, man. I'm your boy TJ the Mayor. But before, hold on. Let's not even take. Hold on. I forgot.
I said, yo.
Hold on. I said, hey, yo!
It's the Front Street Bully.
We got done with another episode again.
This guy, man.
This dude.
Have you ate today?
Shit. Okay. So another shout out to Maya's Fresh Mexican Grill. We're about to go down there and really fucking eat some shit up because I haven't ate. That's why I've been.
It's 420, my guy.
How late they're about to close, bro?
I'm a downtown member. I can get in whenever
You
I
can just
want.
walk
Right.
in. Okay. So what's going on? We wrapping it up? Or?
Let's wrap it up. Anybody else got anything before we get up out of here?
Like you said, shout out to Amaya's. Shout out to, we had a great comedy show this past, about 2.5 weeks ago. More to come.
May 20th.
May 20th.
Big things coming this summer from us. And, just keep your ears and eyes open. We're going to rock out this summer. We're
Absolutely.
going to take it to the next level.
Absolutely.
Since you mentioned Amaya's, I'll go ahead and mention and I've confirmed DJ Big Mike will be DJing on Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Mayo.
I don't know if it was official yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to have...
That was the Mexican remix, bro.
Why are you doing a remix of the...
That was-
What time you
Because
going
the is Jamaican, but the that is Mexican, bro. That's the Mexican fucking remix of the
Okay, all right. It sounded a little bit like Woody Woodpecker, but
That's what
okay,
I
it's
thought.
cool. It's all right.
Almost.
So yeah, Cinco de Mayo. It's gonna be some bands down there. I think he's planning some giveaways, things like that. It's still kind of all the finishing touches are being put on, but it's definitely going down. And it's gonna be, I believe, from noon to 8, and we ready to go, man.
what's up.
Come show up and show out.
I can't wait. Cinco de Mayo. I cannot wait.
what's
I
up.
cannot
I
wait.
tell you what, you mentioned Beyond the Tracks podcast. I'll buy you a shot of tequila.
Boom.
Ooh, I like that. I like
Boom.
that. I like that. Okay.
Boom.
Okay. What about me? Can I?
No.
I want to be like
shit.
Beyond the Tracks
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. Casamigos.
No. We're doing house. We're doing house tequila shots.
That's fucked up.
Don't be coming in talking about, I need that $25 shot.
Right.
From that bottle that
I said, hey, yo.
Oh, shit.
Hello? Oh, wait, you're on mute. Okay, there you go. I said, hey, yo.
What is he doing?
What's going on?
Pirate
Oh,
Chef.
we got the pirate chef on the phone.
We were just giving a huge shout out to the 100th episode of the Sheet Gets Deep podcast, and we were going to call and leave you a message, and I don't have the number in front of me, so I just called you.
All right. Good shit, man. Yeah, dude, 510 Get Deep, if you're calling that.
510. We
deep.
said 501. It's 510 Get Deep. So everybody listening right now, go hit them up over at Shit Gets Deep podcast. 501. I'm sorry. 510. We've been drinking Tyner for a long time. 510 Get Deep. That's 510 Get Deep.
We're in our mid-recording break right now, so
That's what I thought. When I called you and I called Beaker on the air. We're still on the air now. We're actually live right now, and not live, but we're recording. And I said, wait a minute. Today's Wednesday. I think they're actually recording. They're probably in the middle of a session. That's why they're not answering. So.
Well, I'm glad we got to get back with y'all, and thank you very much for that shout out. You guys are way too kind.
No, man, you had a fucking hell of a 100th episode. Tell the people you're on air right now, man. So tell the people who was all a part of that episode, and name your whole Wu-Tang Clan squad over there at the Shit Gets Deep podcast.
Yeah, man. Well, number one, we got me and Beaker, Just Scott, and we had Cody and Damn It Joshua with us on that. Who came back.
It was Cody.
OGs from the very beginning days when we first started out, and but yeah, as far as the Wu-Tang Clan of podcasts go, obviously you're a member, all y'all over there at the Beyond the Tracks, everybody.
Thank you, my brother.
Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, shimmy, yeah.
Right. You know, we form like Voltron when we all come back together, regardless of who it is. You know, and we had a good time with those guys coming back, and it really felt good to have a couple of the guys back from the very beginning days. But I'd also like to thank you for starring in our first YouTube our YouTube short. We're gonna start to do some nice
I appreciate that
quick hitters. And I found that one. I was like, man, I need to rickroll all these people.
Yeah, we rickrolled them. We talked about UFO crop circles. Like, yeah. It was like it was a hell of a 2 minutes.
So Instagram and YouTube, we're going to start doing some nice little easily digestible bites. So look for that as well.
I like it.
But yeah, man, thank you guys so much.
I made a mistake earlier, Tyner. I said that James was on the 100th episode, and it wasn't. It was Cody. I get it mixed up because the beard, but I forgot James doesn't have the beard no more. And
that's right.
I don't know. I've been drinking all day long. It's 4:20, but I've been drinking for some reason.
Yeah, you got to do it either one way or the other,
Right.
So,
Cannabis infused 8 Mile.
So much, man. Oh yeah, that's
right.
talk about a new product we
right.
talk about.
We're getting instead of 8 Mile, we're giving eighths of vodka.
8th Mile.
8th Mile. There you go.
Yeah, man. I'll let you go. I know you got to get back to pod, man. So thank you, Pirate Chef, aka Matt Tyner, aka the motherfucking the king of. I'm gonna give you guys this fucking clip as soon as we get off air. I recorded when Rome and me and you were on. Mm-hmm. We were in the kitchen, me and Tyner, when you guys were downstairs, and it's a whole baking episode on my phone. So Tyner the baker also.
Happy 420.
Yeah, and tell Beaker, I don't know where Beaker's at right now, but tell Science Scott, man, that shout out to him, and thank you for all that he gives to the people of podcasting and out there in the world. So thank you guys for being such a good friend of the show. We love you guys, man.
Hey, we'll do. Cheers, fellas. Peace and love.
Party
Cheers.
people.
Party people.
So on that note, man, let's wrap it up. That's a perfect time to wrap it up.
That's perfect time, man. I'm your boy TJ, the mayor.
It's your man DJ Big Mike.
It's your boy Arrow.
This has been another episode of the Beyond the Tracks podcast, your podcaster's favorite podcast, and we are out. Peace.
Peace.